There's no doubt about that, and I think last night and the week before they really did play with a lot of commitment. They're tackling very well, they're hitting and running hard for the ball, they're supporting each other very, very well, and to have 12 goal scorers I think was also a very, very important factor. And if you watch this young Rogers, midfield they dominated. This kid had a broken arm early in the year, and have a look at that to set the game off to a pretty good start. I thought Rogers was an outstanding contributor, there's no doubt about that, and there's a good passage here from Liptak, and watch this mark. There's Modra back, 7 goals, was sensational.
Coming good at the wrong end of the season.
Yeah, watch this handball there under pressure by Campbell to Maxfield. Very good piece of play and another 50-metre goal, and there was some terrific long kicks, or some very positive passages of play here, and sides had to work very hard. Here's a good passage of play where Jarman ends up receiving a handball, and the old bald eagle, he's lost none of his emotion, he runs around and creates and generates a lot of enthusiasm. But here's a very good passage of play again, which Nates gives it out to Broderick. I think most probably the only bad parts are the broken nose, a pretty hefty knock there to Kellaway, which you saw it on the television. It was a pretty tough one. But yeah, Richmond looked well. Michael Gale, I believe, played exceptionally well in the reserves, and Wigney would be available most probably for selection. So yeah, that's looking very healthy.
Who is the prime mover in the Richmond side, Mel? If there was one player that you'd hate to see not play in the finals through injury or suspension, who would it be?
Oh, I think that would have been Richardson, and I think that was a player because he's so unpredictable and capable of doing anything. I think they're fairly even lot, and with David Burke now also starting to get a few touches, there's 2 or 3 that can come in. I just think that they're fairly well balanced, and the big problem is going to be how will they handle the pressure and the build-up after not being in the finals for so long.
Now, of course, Richmond in the finals. What about Adelaide? Finished off Modra playing well. They haven't had a good season. What have they got to look forward to next year?
Well, they've got McGuinness to come back, and they've got the most probably, other than